Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's lesson, I shall discuss about what is radical. In previous class, the symbol, the formula and the valency. Now, this is the another class which is called radical. Okay. Now there is a question, what is radical? Okay, what is radical? We see that sometimes more than one atoms are combined to form another class which is called radical. Okay. Sometimes more than one atoms are combined to form another class which is called radical. Okay. Remember, here more than one atom present, but it behaves like one atom. Here what I say in definition, more than one atoms are combined to form another class which is called radical. But here when more than one atoms are combined, they can form a group of atoms, but it acts like or behaves like single atom. Clear? These are called radical. Okay. Radical are generally classified into two classes. Okay. One is according to their charge and another is according to atom or group of atoms. Okay. First we discuss about the radicals according to charge classification. Radicals according to charge. There are two types mainly. Okay. There are two types mainly. One is neutral, another is charge. And another is charged. Neutral element example is methyl radical. Methyl radical. Okay. And the charge is also classified into two classes. One is positive, another is negative. And another is positive. Now the positive radical are called basic radical. Here the word basic denotes the base. Okay. And the negative are called acidic radical. Okay. Positive radical are called basic radical and negative radical are called acidic radical. Clear? Now the example of positive radical is ammonium. NH4 plus. Clear? And the negative radical is nitrate. And the formula of nitrate is this. Clear? Look, here what I say sometimes more than one atoms. Look, more than one atoms, nitrogen and hydrogen. Here also nitrogen and oxygen. That means more than one atoms. Clear? More than one atoms combine to form another class of element. Here the two atoms are combined to form a element, but this element act as atom. Clear? Radicals are also classified into according to group of atoms. Okay, what is the classification of group of atom? Look, what is the classification of group of atoms? One is simple radical, another is compound radical. One is simple and another is compound. Simple radical example is what? Any type of ions. Okay, example is what? Na plus, Cl minus, O2 minus, they all are radical of simple type. Okay, and the compound type is phosphate, sulfate. Okay, they are the types of compound type of radical. Okay, now the representation of a radical is what? Writing its formula and putting its charge equal to its valency on the right hand top. Now in previous class I discussed about the what is valency. Look, here the valency is the charge of that particular radical. Here the valency is the charge of the radical. What? The valency is the charge of the radical. Look here, this is the charge of that particular radical. That's why the valency of this radical become 3. Here the valency of that radical become what? 1. Is it clear or not? Clear? Number 1, monovalent radical containing unipositive charge. Okay, what I say? Monovalent radical having a unipositive charge or containing unipositive charge. Example is what? Simple radical example first. What is H plus, okay, K plus, Ag plus. Clear? Now the compound radical is it becomes NH4 plus. Clear? Now the second class is what? Divalent radical having number 2 divalent radical containing two positive. Okay, here the simple radical is what? Ba2 plus Mg2 plus Ca2 plus etc etc. Now the trivalent radicals having 3 unipositive charge. Containing 3 positive charge. Clear? The example is simple radical. Simple radical example is aluminium. Okay, boron. Clear? Ferric. In previous class I discussed about what is ferric and what is ferrous. So divalent is ferrous. Clear? Now another class is tetravalent radical having 4 unit positive charge. 3 positive charge. 4 tetravalent radical containing 4 unit positive charge. Okay, look, what is the example? Simple radical, of course, simple radical. What is the example? Example is carbon, platinum, stannic, stannous. Discussed previous class what is stannic and what is stannous. This is stannic. Stannous is what? Sn2 plus. Clear? Now discuss about the monovalent radicals having uni-negative charge. Monovalent radical containing uni-negative charge. Uni-negative charge. Okay, now the example is simple radical. Simple radical is what? F minus, Cl minus, fluoride, chloride, bromide, etc etc. Okay, the compound radical is what? Cyanide. Clear? Cyanate. Okay, there are so many examples are in this class. Okay, we all know hydroxide, NO3 minus, etc etc. Okay, now the second class is monovalent. उसके बाद divalent. Radical containing two unit negative charge. Okay, here also two types. Okay, one is simple radical, what is simple radical? O2 minus sulfide, H2 minus peroxide, O2 2 minus. Clear? These all are the simple radical, and the compound radical is chromate. Okay, carbonate, etc, etc. Okay, now the trivalent radical having 3 unit of negative charge. Okay, trivalent radical containing 3 unit negative. Here also we classified into two class. Okay, one is simple, another is compound. Compound radical. Okay, simple type of radical is what? Nitride. Okay, another is phosphide. Clear? And the compound type of radical is aluminate, borate, etc, etc. Okay, and the tetravalent radical containing 4 unit negative charge. Okay, example is what? Carbide, C4 minus, this is carbide. Compound radical is ki pyrophosphate. Pyrophosphate, what is the class? Compound. Clear? And this is the end of today's lesson. Next class I shall discuss about the variable valency. Clear? Thank you. Visit again.